Hey guys, just checking in with you. One of the things that I noticed, I know it's kind of dark right now, but sometimes when you're in a certain situation, you have to go ahead and speak, when it's on your mind to speak. And so at this particular time, I just wanted to speak about the comment that I made on one of the videos about how the people are hurting. This nation is hurting, and I really mean that. And I truly believe that we're hurting ourselves. It's a sad situation, and I'm hoping that things can get better. But I want you to think about it, real carefully, that you have a lot of people who right now are grieving because they've lost a loved one. And these particular people, it's hard for them to get closure because a lot of times it may be that the person died and they're not financially able to get to them. It may be that the person died over a homicide. It may be that the person is incarcerated. It may be that the person is a little child. We can go on and on of a list of reasons why these people are grieving or why they're hurting. And that right there is a lot to deal with. And so what's happening when we speak in terms of things such as mental health and stress, depression, suicide, all these different things, they're so prevalent. But what we do is we keep putting a Band-Aid on it. And it's a very small Band-Aid, to say the least. And this particular Band-Aid that we're using does not cover the multitude of problems, just like the multitude of sin. And so we just keep patching this stuff up. We keep patching it up and going right back out there. But see, if we don't deal with the exact problem, it's almost as if we'll bleed out. We'll overexert ourselves. We become overwhelmed. And when you become an overwhelmed or overly hurt individual, you'll start hurting other people. This is the reason why we have to deal with this level of grief, this level of pain. We have to deal with it. And so I invite everybody out there, y'all reach out to me, talk to your friends, your family about this. Grief is real and it must be dealt with. You cannot go on putting a Band-Aid on your grief. You have to deal with it. Whatever your grief is, whether it's you losing your job, whether it's you losing your spouse, your child, whether it is you losing your mind, whatever it is that you've lost, you have to seek some type of help in it. You cannot put a Band-Aid on these things and keep allowing it to go on. And so that's my food for thought tonight. Every day you wake, guys, every single day you wake, you're building a legacy. It's a legacy that either you are actively seeking and trying to do, or it's a legacy to where you're just going on with life and allowing you to be tossed every which way. But you make the choice, and you have to make the choice. Either I'm going to drive and thrive to get better, or either I'm just going to live my life and die in regret, in pain, in a lost state. You have to make the decision. And so I invite you to do that. As always, build a legacy with honor.